Hey guys, it's Mark, the Tremor Trainer from TremorWorkout.com here. This is my part 5 in my mini-series, so to speak, about Jamaica. For those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, I went home for 3.5 weeks and I really had a great time. I hadn't been home for 4 years, so it was great to catch up with my family there and the few friends that are still there. Most people have left the country. Call it brain drain, call it what you will, call it people leaving to try to find better opportunities, because it doesn't appear that the government are trying very hard to create opportunities for Jamaicans within Jamaica. So many people are leaving. I did a previous video talking about the Chinese invasion of Jamaica. When I say the Chinese invasion, I'm talking about the economic invasion of Jamaica. Many people feel that the Chinese are slowly going in and buying out the country from under Jamaica. And when I was in Jamaica, many people were talking about it. Okay, it's a hot topic right now, and I think it's going to remain a hot topic for quite some time. But one thing that kept coming up when people were talking about the Chinese economic invasion is this. Most people I heard talking about it, they all said the same thing. Well, one thing you have to say about the Chinese is that they know how to work together. And in the same breath, people were saying Jamaicans can't work together. More precisely, black Jamaicans can't work together. And this is something that I do not think is unique to Jamaica. I think it's a global thing where black people find it very difficult to work together. A friend of mine posted on Facebook yesterday, I believe. He was talking about how the Turkish people can come to Japan, where I live. They can come here, they set up these mobile food trucks, and they build up businesses, and they bring their people over from Turkey, and they build up, and everyone works together like I work. And you know, just imagine I'm Turkish, I'm working, I build up my business, I get a truck, another food vending truck, and I bring another family member over or friend or whatever and set them up, and everyone's setting everyone up and working together. And he, you know, my friend was saying in his post, basically he wishes that he could see that happen here, because Jamaica, a culture that's very well respected by the Japanese people, we could do so well here, setting up our own Jamaican thing, working together, pooling our money together, bringing other Jamaicans over, growing together. But I commented, you know, basically to say that as black people, you know, it seems like it's hard for us to work together. A young lady commented, she said that she believes that we were trained to not trust each other, right? And I also commented, I said that there's this kind of mentality where everyone's trying to outshine the other person, not realizing that we can all grow together and all shine, right? And I think I made that comment, and then that's when she said that people have this distrust of each other. And it's a real damn shame, because looking at different cultures, you know, looking at Asian cultures, I live in Japan. Japanese people, you know, they can work together. Chinese people work together. Indian people work together. Jewish people work together. White people work together, right? Europeans or whatever. They don't necessarily even have to like each other. But for the greater good of success, they can all put aside their petty differences, put aside this competitive whatever they have within them, right? And pool money together, pool ideas, and pull each other up, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. But in Jamaica, it seems, from listening to people talk, that we can't work together. You know, my mom was telling me that when my mom and dad had their wholesale business, they were doing a wholesale business, kind of selling food mainly. And my mom started noticing the slow, for lack of a better word, invasion of these new Chinese people. We're not talking about like Jamaican Chinese who have been there for many generations. We're not talking about those Chinese. We're talking about those new Chinese who, for the most part, don't even try to assimilate into Jamaican culture. They're just there to milk what they can get to get money, and then they're out, right? And they bring in their people and whatever, and they don't really mix with the Jamaicans like the original Chinese did, where we're all out of many one people, kind of, you know, following our motto. So my mom noticed that there was this slow invasion of all these new Chinese, and as they were invading, more and more black businesses were closing down, right? So my mom's a good, smart woman. She thinks, she doesn't think short term, she thinks long term like I do, right? Like planting seeds for the future. So my mom, being how she is, a smart thinker and very passionate, my mom said to the remaining black businesses in our town of Savannah Lamar, SAV as it's commonly called, she went to them as a business owner. You know, maybe they'd have these get-togethers or whatever. People, everyone knows everyone. So my mom would say to them, you know, people who own supermarkets or whatever, hey, I don't know if you've noticed, but the Chinese are slowly coming in and kind of taking over businesses. And my mom was like, they're probably working together and doing their thing together. Why don't we do the same thing? We're talking about black Jamaicans in my town who I've known my entire life in that town. And my mom said, why don't we pool our money together? Because a lot of us are selling the same or similar things. We can get things at a cheaper price, and we can remain more competitive, because right now the Chinese are killing us. But what happened? They were just like, no, we don't. Why? Because there's that mentality of distrust. People don't trust each other. And there's always that mentality as well of people want to outshine people. Right? This competitive, I want to be the richest guy in town. Not thinking that, well, if everyone's rich, what's the problem? Right? But no, I need to be the richest guy in town. And time went on and time went on, and more of them, what happened? Closed down. My parents' business eventually closed down. My parents were kind of getting tired of that business, and they closed it down. They were getting older, didn't have the energy like they used to, and they decided to call it a day. But that proves, right, what my mom's story and what I observed in Jamaica is that we can't get together as black people. Now, I'm not going to make this a racial thing, right? But at the same time, it has to be a racial thing. Black people, we can't trust each other. Black people will take their money and give it to everyone else. You know, I talked about this in a previous video, how money in black communities stay for a total of 6 hours in countries like in America, in black communities, compared to Jewish communities where it stays for like 18, 19 days, or in Asian communities where money stays for like 28 days, because the man who owns a supermarket is going to spend his money with the dry cleaner is going to spend his money with the restaurant owner is going to spend money with whatever, you know, the after school care or something for their kids. That money goes from that person to the piano teacher. It circulates and builds. We can't do that as black people, right? There is this distrust. I was talking to my dad about a friend of mine in the UK who has told me about an investment opportunity to get involved in property. And my dad's first thing was like, oh, no. He's throwing doubt in there. can you trust your friend? I don't trust anyone 100%, but I've known this friend long enough. We've been friends for long enough where I can trust him to put some money into something, right? My friend has done very well financially, and he has no reason to rip me off. I know where he lives. You know what I mean? But my point is this. We really need to ditch this mentality of distrust. We really need to ditch this mentality of not working together, right? We need to come together as people and to do what all the other races and all the other cultures have been able to do successfully. We are still maybe in that slavery mentality mode, which is not necessarily true, because not everyone in Africa were slaves, you know. But there's a certain mentality that we have as black people that I think we really need to leave at the door if we want to progress in life. Pool our money together, pool our knowledge, our know-how, work together and make money. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's about us securing our futures and our children's futures, you know. And if I can work with someone, you know, I'm the type of person that, my godfather and I were having a conversation about this. He's based in Florida, in Miami, in that Miami area. And he likes to give his money first to the black business wherever possible. Me too. That's my mentality. If I see a black man trying to come up and do his business, you know, I'm not the type of guy who's like, oh, so how much can I get off? Because this is a terrible thing that black people like to do. Besides always wanting discounts, when we see a black person doing business, immediately we're asking for a discount. It's a sickening way to think, right? Why should I give you a discount? I've worked hard to develop my business. I'm not saying that I can't offer discounts or deals or whatever to customers in general. But why do we always have to play the, oh, black man to black man discount? If I'm going to go to your business, I'm not coming asking for a discount. Your price is $100? Fine, I'm paying you $100. Right? I know people who are just cheap. And this is another reason why we can't grow. Because when we're cheap, we're not willing to take our money and put it into things that will generate cash. We're so quick to give our money over to other cultures, buying bullshit, material. We're quick to buy the flipping Air Jordans. Even as we can see recently, loot for flipping sneakers. Loot. We're willing to sell our souls for Louis Vuitton handbags and shit. We will give our money over to everyone else except our own. And that's why we can't grow. That's why we can't grow. That's why we're stagnant. And, you know, I want to work with people. Of course, I've got to, just my nature, I have to watch people because I know what people are capable of, right? I will go into things with the best of intentions, but I know not everyone goes in legit, and some people will rip you off, right? But we have to let down our guard a bit and start trusting each other more for the greater good, right? But hey, this video is going on far too long. My videos are turning into soapbox rants, but like I said, I'm just an passionate, sometimes emotional, but I'm a passionate person. I speak from the heart, and I make no apologies for my opinions. Even though my opinions may piss some people off sometimes, but they're my opinions, they're mine, right? But I'm a passionate person, and I'm gonna speak off the cuff, and I'm gonna speak from the heart, and I'm gonna speak the truth always, love it or hate it. All right, so hey, if you can relate to what I'm saying, if you like what I'm saying, even if you don't like what I'm saying, click like on this video. Please comment, good or bad, share, subscribe, follow, all that good social media stuff. This is Mark, the Tremor Trainer from TremorWorkout.com saying peace. And before I finish this video, the link to my website is in this video, TremorWorkout.com. Go check out my website. If you're out of shape and you want to get in shape, my workout program, which also comes with my nutrition program, will help to get you to your goal if you're truly serious about changing your lifestyle. So thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.